What's up, YouTube? How's it going? You guys know how there's something like trending like every day. So I woke up and today flying cars is trending. At first I was thinking that's really cool, like good for the species, you know. but now I'm thinking there's so many people that don't know how to drive normal cars. What happens when these people start flying normal cars? But here is my big question though. Isn't the whole point of like aviation, communication, so that planes aren't running into each other in the sky? There's gonna be a lot of accidents. Like there's just bound, and who knows what those type of accidents are gonna be. All I'm gonna say is one of the coolest things about like having an issue with your car while you're driving is that it doesn't fall out of the sky. You can like just pull over or something. Which begs the question, is your flying car just gonna have some sort of like a standby mode and it just pulls over to the side of the sky whenever its engine overheats or something?
You dumb mother...
I just don't understand the contingency. What's the AAA plan here? I remember, this wasn't too long ago, a random lady and I took 12 minutes out of both of our days to watch her try to park her Mini Cooper in a parking space that had all the room in the world. A 54-point turn to try to get her into the parking space, and we're about to give her a flying car? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. With a price tag of $300,000, there shouldn't be that many people flying cars. So, but when things depreciate, they start making new ones, the value of the old ones go down, and all of a sudden, your common consumer is able to buy a flying car. I think that's when we start having issues, and there's gonna be more regulation. Suppose someone who lives rent-free in your house and is a menace. I definitely get a flying car. It just means I'd probably, you know, have to sell everything I own, you know, including the clothes off my back and this cat, to afford one. And if you guys think flying cars are gonna be a W or a flop, just let me know in the comment section. Let's just take a second and look at the design of this thing that they're supposed to be dropping. It definitely looks like the future. It don't look like my type of future though. Now this is what a car is supposed to look like. Look how beautiful that is in there. Look at that, look at the Triton on that seat. I might just be being ignorant, but you know, why can't they just make something like this fly?
You dumb mother...
If you haven't heard of the company, it's called Alef Aeronautics, something like that, and they have a really cool story, so I would suggest going and reading up on where that business kind of came from. The other reason I'm being critical is because this is abnormal as far as society is concerned. Flying cars. I mean, that's like founding father status. You can get cars to fly. Not only that, but they got approval from the FAA, which is crazy. I mean, there has to be some sort of like a fail proof, because people like speed on the road. People are like reckless in general. So like, what kind of like infrastructure do they have to keep people from like dying in the sky? And are the controls of this vehicle intuitive? Like, are they easy to understand? I guess only time will tell, you know, and I'm actually excited to see what happens. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I am alive at the perfect time. It's gonna be exciting. If you think that the flying car is gonna be a W or, you know, a flop, then just let me know again in the comments, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if you're right or wrong. Take a look at this video from the one of the co-founders of Alef, and just let me know what you think. I think the whole thing is very interesting. Just watch this video clip here.
He says the special government certification gives his company clearance to operate its Model A flying car over parts of Silicon Valley, an electric vehicle capable of driving on roads like an automobile or zooming up like a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. He says it's the first vehicle of its kind to receive such a clearance for test runs from the federal government.
I would claim it actually to be the first traditional car, and especially an electric car. Looks like a car, can be parked in a parking space, can be driven on a regular street with vertical takeoff, which is allowed by the government to fly. It's maybe a very small step for plane. It's a giant step for cars.
This is going to be an amazing step for society. I'm excited for it. You should be excited for it as well. But only time is going to tell. I'm going to be making videos every day on new trending topics. So if you're interested in these type of videos, go ahead and like the video, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for sticking around for this whole video. So.